Hello guys, KP Chamino here with a new video for Fishing Planet. And 10 minutes ago we had the Death Diary gear for the North. And I think that will be probably the last one, if it is the same like the previous two areas. So they are going to show all the gear. They are going to show two quality of life features that we are going to get. The two quality of life features, I'm going to put them in another video. Because I'm going to show you guys in this video purely the equipment, the new baits, the new lures, because it's a lot. It's a lot. So I'm going to start with something that I made for you guys that you can see it really easy. So we are going to start with all the new baits that will come with the release of Norway. So here you can see the Atlantic herring is coming, the Atlantic mackerel cut is coming, black lungworms or luchtworms are coming. Blue is coming, lesser sand eel is coming, peeler crab, ragworms, razor shell, and seal blubber. So that are the new baits that we are going to get, and I'm going to show you guys now all the rods and the new reels. I'm going to show you guys now the gear. So we got in total, I think, 5 new rod brands, and I think 3 or 4 new reel brands. So first of all, I'm going to read the info from the Steam here. Some of the new species in this location can reach up to 700 kilogram. 700 kilogram will be the new biggest fish, probably the Greenland shark. To take on such giant, electric rods and reels will finally make it in the game. We're adding 2 entirely new equipment categories, electric saltwater bottom casting rods and electric saltwater casting reels. So let's get started. So this is the first one. The Aquavolt is the new brand Sigma, and you can see it here, type saltwater bottom casting. It's an E-rod, it's electric, yes. And this is a smaller version. I think this will be for smaller fish because you will see the line weight is only 35 to 80 kilogram. So my guess is with this you cannot get Greenland shark in. Then the next one is already a little bit bigger. So the Aquavolt Pulse Wave, always remember, this is the special edition gear. So this is gear that you unlock before other gear in the shop. There are always a couple of rods and reels that are stronger, but this one you can unlock a little bit sooner with bait coins. So always remember that. So this one is Aquavolt Pulse Wave. It's an electric rod, electric, yes. It's a saltwater bottom casting rod, and here you already can see the casting weight goes up, and this is already a line weight of 80 to 145 kilogram. This is already very strong. So my guess is there will be probably 1 or 2 that will be heavier in the shop. So my guess is we will be looking at 150 kilogram. So I think this is the biggest one, if I'm not mistaken. And then there is a third brand too. That's this one. The Aquavolt Shillarak. This one is electric too. Saltwater bottom casting. And the line weight will be 65 to 112 kilogram. So that are the electric rods that we are going to get, or brands. And then we are going to get 2 brands for spinning setups too. So you can see the Njord-Rinvik Midgard. Yeah, I think they did it a little bit Christmas cosmetic, I think. This is a spinning setup, saltwater spinning. Line weight is 30 to 62 kilogram. The length is very decent, so you probably can throw a nice distance with it. But this is once again for smaller fish. But if we go then to the other spinning setup, this is other material. This is something that I like a lot. So this is the Njord-Rinvik Asgard, but you can already see this is lure weight 95 to 725 gram. That's almost a kilogram. You need to understand, if you throw that against your face, you're dead, you know. Weights like this. And then the line weight is 60 to 123 kilogram for a spinning setup. So that's very strong. So my guess is this is once again special edition. This will be probably 130 kilogram for the spinning setup, and that means that the spinning setups are almost equal to the casting setups from the Malediven. But of course, spinning setups, you can throw further with him. The casting rods from the Malediven, you almost always need to troll with them because you cannot make the distance, but that's not the case with spinning setups. So now I'm going to show you guys the new reel brands. The reels, so we are going to get 2 new brands for the spinning reels and 3 new brands for the electric reels. So the first one is the heaviest spinning reel. So it's the Ragnarok. A spool of 24,000, that's a lot. I think that we start the game with a spool of 1,000. So you can see the max drag is 122 kilogram. The recovery is 130 centimeters. So that's decent. It's not that slow. It's not the fastest in the game, but it's decent. So this is number 1, and you can stack a braid line of 0.51 millimeter, almost 1 kilometer line. And then the second one is the one for the Christmas looking rod. This is a little bit less. It's the Locas Senna. 21,000 spool once again. The max drag is 61 kilogram, recovery 120 centimeter, and braid line 0.45 is 1 kilometer once again, but this is for smaller species, this setup. And then we are going to have a look to the big electric casting reels. So we are going to start with Aquavolt Glaceon. So this is a small brother of them. It looks really cool, I need to say. Really nice design. So the max drag is 78 kilogram. It got an electric recovery of 175 centimeters, so that means it goes really quick. This is fast. That's 1.7 meter, and the normal recovery is 1.45 meter. So that's really decent recovery, and you can stack a braid line that is 0.45 millimeter almost, or more than 1 kilometer on this one. Then the next one is the Aquavolt Arc Spark 2W 22,000 spool. So you can see the max drag is 110 here. The recovery, if you just do it yourself, 125 centimeters, and the electric recovery 155 centimeters. Once again, with braid 0.46, more than 1 kilogram. More than 1 kilometer of line on it. And then the last one is the biggest one. It's the Aquavolt Amper Drive X 24,000 special edition. And the max drag on this one is 143 kilogram. And the recovery is 135 centimeters. Electric recovery 165 centimeters and more than 1 kilometer of line too. I'm wondering that we can stack this on normal rods, because that would be really cool, but I don't think so. I think that you always need to have yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering that we can put this on the spinning setups. You probably can do it, but we need to see, because this will be really cool in other areas too, because this is automatically fishing, you know. So you can just get the fish, put it on auto, and then you can even put the rod away, I think, I hope, and then you can just take another one, you know, and then you got like 4 rods at the end. They are just reeling all automatically the fish in. So that was it for the reels and the rods. Now I'm going to the Steam page, because that's a little bit easier to show you guys all the other stuff that we are going to get. I'm going to show you guys now all the new lures and the new soft plastic. So we are going to get 4 new brands on soft plastic. The first one is a glowing squid. So you can see it here. It will be used for halibut. Then we are going to get baby halibut. It looks like this. 6 in total. Then we are going to get the twisters. They can be used for slow and active jigging action. They are targeting what they are saying here, halibut and cod. Then we are going to get the saltwater slug. The slug is ideal for both casting and vertical jigging, so you can see it here. Then we are going to get 2 new brands of jig heads. This looks the heavy ones, and then we got the smaller ones. They look like this. And then we are going to get 3 new pilker designs. So the first one is the Nordic pilker. The second one is a Nordic banana pilker, And the last one is the fish pilker. So you can see it here. We are going to get something totally new in this area too. They are called torches. So what are torches? You will need to hook them probably on your setup. And they are going to give light in the dark Norwegian Sea, and they are going to attract predators. That's what they are saying here. So designed to attract predators in the deep. So you can see it's like a light that you just put on your line and you throw it in the water with your setup. Then we are going to get colorful fluorocarbon leaders so that it's easier to see your line. So there is a trend. Everything that you see now will give a little bit more reflection or light so that you can see it a lot better. Then we are going to get steel leaders too, then saltwater glowing monolines, saltwater glowing braid line, and we are going to get a new brand for the hooks too. They are called saltwater golden hooks. Then new sinkers, saltwater sinkers, and then the baits I already showed you guys at the start. And I'm going to talk now about the Valkyrie fishing boat. So they gave a little bit of features. So first of all, we are going to get the rod holders that you can adjust them. So you can go to the left, to the right, up and down. I think it was the same with the chameleon catamaran, so that's a really cool feature. Then the next one is something totally new. So they are saying that we can use 3 rods for every person. And this boat will have a fridge that the fish stays a longer time good. And if you use this boat, you will get 20% more credits and 20% more experience for every fish you land. But this will be probably the DLC one. So I got mixed feelings about this system, to be honest, because that's the first time. So if you buy this boat, you're simply going to get 20% more money and 20% more experience if you use it. So that's very big. That's like the half of a premium, you know. If you stack this with premium, that's 70% more experience. That's a lot. And then another thing, the crane is here. So you can hang your big catches on it. So you can see it here. I think it was from 150 kilogram, if I'm not mistaken. And all the guests in the fishing together session can use it for their big catches as well. And then the last one, another cool feature is of course what you see here, that this boat is not going to lose speed in rough waters and can just break through ice in the sea. So and then very important, so the release is coming very soon. I was expecting that. I always said they want to release this around Christmas. And I think that it will come really quick. I think maybe next week is maybe a little bit close, but it's possible. I even think maybe next week or in 2 weeks for sure. Because in 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, it's Christmas. But the problem is, I think that they are going to do a Christmas event. And they need to watch it that they don't fuck it up. Because I know with the previous release, the Maldives, I think that they deleted an event. So my guess is, if they say the release is coming very soon, if I can guess, I think it's probably going to be next week. But we will see. Don't pin me on it. But what I saw was, before I made this video, I went to have a look to Japan and the Maldives. And I think in Japan, the time between the last Dev Diary and the release was 14 days, I think, or 3 weeks. And it was a little bit similar with the Maldives. So this is the last Dev Diary. I see some people saying it comes next year in March. No, that's not true. Most of the time, a couple of weeks after the Gear Dev Diary, we will get a release. So that was it, guys. I'm going to make now the quality of life feature video. I want to thank you guys for watching. And I see you guys in next video. Bye bye.